Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. Can I start by thanking my honourable friend from Waveney for that superb speech? We have a huge problem with NHS dentistry on the Isle of Wight and also with independent pharmacies, and I've written several times to the Health Minister about that, and there is an ongoing conversation, and I thank him very much. Madam Deputy Speaker, in the short time I have, I just wanted to speak about fairness and equality. The Secretary spoke very eloquently, as he always does, about equality between the four nations. I want to see equality between isolated and non-isolated communities as well. And the reason I say that, Madam Deputy Speaker, is specifically around the issue of unavoidably small hospitals. There are about a dozen unavoidably small hospitals around England and Wales. They tend to be, for very obvious reasons, in isolated areas, and the most isolated of them is St Mary's on the Isle of Wight, which is a 100% isolation factor because it is separated from everywhere else by sea. They tend to have average populations of less than 200,000, and they find it very difficult to achieve the economies and the economies of scale elsewhere in the NHS because they don't receive the tariffs, Madam Deputy Speaker, because they have to provide baseline services at a certain cost, but they do it for many fewer people, and therefore it is likely that fewer people will use the services of that surgeon or those nurses, and therefore they're under permanent pressure. Now, on the island, our additional costs are estimated at 2019 prices to be some 12 million a year. That covers acute, it covers ambulances, which is also helicopters for us, and it covers travel to elsewhere, which is also ferries for us indeed. The NHS long-term plan, which is pre-COVID, back in January 19, almost a lifetime ago, set out a 10-year strategy, Madam Deputy Speaker. In it, it said that it would develop a standard model for delivery for smaller hospitals. Can I ask the Secretary of State and the Health Secretary and the Health Minister what has happened to that plan and the community services formula which we hoped was going to support unavoidably small hospitals? And I'm delighted that our St Mary's Hospital, thanks to the excellent work of Maggie Oldham, a superb chief executive, has been taken out of special measures and is now good. And I would welcome either of them to come and see us on the island, not only to congratulate Maggie, but also to understand the pressures that one of the 12 unavoidably small hospitals in the United Kingdom is under, so that they can work with me to provide a better funding model for it and the other 11. Thank you.